It's Kambada, the shaman, the god, the crack baby. And right now you're tuned in to Kofi's Universe, the #1 and most truest source for hip-hop news, reaction videos, sports, black culture, and much, much more. If you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button now. Bada.
YouTube salute. Wack 100 has come under fire from Nipsey Hussle's fans after pulling a surprise U-turn on his past criticism of the late rapper. If you're new to my channel, thumbs up the video, hit that sub button, click that bell icon to be notified when I upload new content, go live. So, in an IG post on Wednesday, Wack, he manages the game, Blueface, 6ix9ine, Crown, Neighborhood Nip, a musical legend. What? Somebody sound like a hypocrite, but I'm going to get to that, citing some of the commercial achievements since his death. And he said, Nipsey Hussle, I've checked the numbers. He's up damn near 5,000% overall when it comes to music and merch. And TV series or movie has yet to drop, which would drive the numbers up even more. Now, I'll call him a musical legend. Wes, he wrote. Wax praise came after it was reported that Nip's final album, Victory Lap, has surpassed 1 billion streams on Spotify, which the veteran executive referenced in a following post. He said this: the truth can never be considered disrespect. I'll call it a spade a spade. So he's saying now Nipsey's a legend. So, he gave his flowers to Nips now. Now, a lot of people are coming at Wack right now. This is what they're saying. They're basically saying all this shit he didn't say, like, man, you a hypocrite. How you gonna talk that? Remember Wack said that he has a sex tape of Nipsey Hussle and another man. He said this. Allegedly, as far as Nipsey Hussle, I'm not saying that's true. This Wack 100 said this. And saying that Nipsey was, a homosexual. Then somebody came and said, you've been slandering Nipsey's legacy and name for years. Now you want to show him love. You said what you said now. Stay on that side. Hashtag TMC. Hashtag the marathon continues. Hashtag LLNH. Another user added, now to kick the booty boy. Wack want to salute Nipsey after all that slander. Go back to bed. You ain't fooling us. I got rock that rolling loud for it. In addition, Wack 100 ruffled feathers in 2019. That's the year when when Nipsey was murdered, and he said Nipsey didn't do enough in his lifetime to be called a legend. He said, what's a legend? Define a legend. Let's keep it real. If Dr. Dre died right now, we would say he's a legend. Based on what? Numbers, right? Body of work, right? How many albums did Nipsey drop? One album, right? This is no personal shit. This is some real shit. He dropped one studio album, but he had mixtapes that he was dropping. He was basically trying to say that. The man died with 1 million followers, no radio hits, no platinum hits, no world tours. After he died, he went platinum, sold a bunch of records, merch, followers went up 9-10 million. He added, first of all, we got to define what an effing legend is. And what is a effing legend? Ain't what he was in his way? I think within time, yes, he would have been. But at the time of his demise, let's keep it real. The truth can't be defined as disrespect. If it is, that means you lying to a MF self. Wack has been saying some crazy stuff for a long time. The only thing I will say as far as Nipsey Hussle being a legend, when he was murdered, he was like, a lot of people was getting a chance to know him, but he wasn't like no popular person of his name. Like he people knew who Nipsey Hussle was. Especially LA. Don't get me wrong. But he wasn't the biggest artist out that everybody was checking for like that at that time. But as far as, Wack saying Nipsey was never a real gang member, Okay, that's whatever. That's some street shit. And to me, what is a real gang member? A person that's killing somebody, robbing somebody, going to jail, in and out of jail? I know some gang members that ain't never went to jail. Does that make them fake? I know some gang members that have degrees. Does that make them fake? I know some gang members that can't fight or they can't fight. Either or. I know some gang members that never sold dope. I know some gang members, you see what I'm saying? That's never been shot. Do that make them fake? No. So it's like I hate when people say that because there's levels to it. There's some people that's all out, but they don't care. They're so indoctrinated into gang culture, and there's some people that's probably 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You know, like Nipsey, he was a 1 foot in, 1 foot out person. That's not a bad thing. He had his foot into the music. Yes, he was into the streets. He might have been on the front line shit like, okay, when the real work go down, come get me. He was making money and getting his business up. But that doesn't mean he was a fake dude. He was trying to get his family together, and I respect it. That's a real man right there. You can be a real man, but enough of that. Bringing up the alleged sex tape, all that stuff. You've been slandering Nipsey Hussle's name for a long time, and Nipsey's fans don't want to hear your mouth no more. They always feel like you clout chasing. Now you want to change up and feel like, oh, look at Nipsey. Now, as far as Nipsey numbers going up, that happens to a lot of people when they pass away. You know, ain't no shame on Nipsey. I mean, Tupac was selling numbers when he was out, but when Tupac died, you saw how his record sales went out the roof. Biggie was selling when he was living, went out the roof when he passed away. So that happens. But y'all let me know what you think. Post your comments below. Hulk smash, like, parent to the like button, subscribe to my channel. Click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content, go live. You want to support, donate to the channel. I have Patreon, patreon.com/KofiUniverse. Venmo, CashApp, PayPal, Stream apps. Everything's in the description. Until next time, salute.